You said never let me go. You said never let me. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video. Today I'm making baked potatoes and I thought I'd bring you along. This is the first time that I make baked potatoes and they turned out delicious, so I highly recommend. Here I am just washing my potatoes first. I did soak them for about 5 minutes just to loosen up any dirt, and I'm giving them a good wash. Then I already have a baking dish lined up with foil, and I sprayed some nonstick oil in the foil just so that it doesn't stick, and I'm adding my potatoes there. So with a fork I'm actually going to make some holes, or just like stab the potatoes, I guess. This is just so that they don't explode in the oven. Again, I've never made potatoes, so I don't know if it's true that they do explode if you don't do this, but just to be on the safe side, I decided to poke some holes. I'm adding a little bit of salt and some olive oil, just a little bit, and then I'm actually going to rub the oil on the whole potato, just like massage the potatoes, make sure that everything is well coated before I get it into the oven. Alright, so next I'm just going to season my meat, and for this I'm using a packet of cubed steak that I got from Aldi a few weeks ago. I just had this in my freezer, and I'm using a plate just so that I don't do this directly over the counter. I'm just taking the meat pieces out of the little baggie there, and I'm going to season these with salt, pepper, minced garlic, and a seasoning. And I'm just using the pre-minced garlic that I have in my fridge. I'm trying to use that up so that I can bring fresh garlic. I got a garlic press and I'm excited to use that, but this container doesn't have a lot of garlic left, so I'm just trying to use this up and get it out of my fridge. I'm seasoning one side of the meat, and then you'll see me just turn it and season the other side. Now, as far as the seasoning, I'm just using this. I think it's for all type of meat. It's called the Dale's seasoning, and it's really good. I like it for beef. I don't really use it in chicken or any other type of meat, but it's really good with beef. So I'm just repeating the process in the other side, and then we'll let this marinate for probably like an hour, or the whole time that the potatoes are in the oven. Okay, now I'm getting the potatoes into the oven. We're going to bake them at 400 Fahrenheit for about an hour. I'm going to do an hour first, and then I'll check them and see if they need a little bit more time or if they're done. But in the meantime, I have the meat marinating, and then I found some broccoli in my fridge that I washed and cut up over the weekend. I just had it in this little plastic bag, and I'm gonna get it in the oven as well so that we can have this for a side. And just normal broccoli over foil. I'm gonna season it with a little bit of salt, pepper, and olive oil, and then I'm probably gonna cook it for about um, 10 minutes, because we don't like it to be very soft. We like it more on the crunchy side. So I'll just stick it in the oven for about 10 minutes along with the potatoes, same at 400 Fahrenheit.
Now at this point my potatoes are almost done. They've been in the oven for about an hour, and I am cooking my steak. I'm just browning both sides and just making sure it cooks through. Then I diced it up, and I have here my beef along with the broccoli. So now it's just time to assemble the actual potatoes, and I'm taking one of the potatoes out of the oven. I'm cutting it in the middle, um, just so that I can, put all the things inside. Basically, I am just going to open the potato, and I'm going to add a little bit of butter, salt, and cheese. I just have a mix of cheese from Costco. And after I put this, I actually returned the potato into the oven just so that the cheese would melt completely. And we weren't quite ready to eat at that time, and I didn't want it to get cold, so I just put it back into the oven. And when we were ready to eat, then I just added some sour cream, more cheese on top, the beef, and we had a side of broccoli. We also had some habanero and onion sort of pickled mix, and I used that in my potatoes, so it turned out delicious. This is how it looks when it's done, and I highly recommend you to try it. So thank you so much for coming along with me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you tried this recipe because it's very good. And if you do, let me know if you like it. And thank you so much for watching. You said